Alright, so in this video, I'm going to talk about some of the key things you need to be doing to make great real estate videos. Look, I have tried to make real estate videos before and totally failed in the past. I had no clue what I was doing. So in this video, I'm going to share some tips to make sure that you know how to make great real estate videos that really shine, that will stand out to your buyers when they're watching. So if you want to know how to make great real estate videos and step up your game on YouTube, then stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this video. What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Franchesca King, and if this is your first time to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap on that notification bell while you're there so you get notified every time I upload a new video just like this one, showing you how to use YouTube for real estate, how to have a mindset for success, and how to get free leads as well. Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to give you some tips for making great videos. When you're new to starting on YouTube, it can be kind of daunting, and I for one have struggled with it. You know, my partner Richard, who does real estate videos with me, he struggled as well. The first thing I want to talk about is just being yourself. Being yourself on these YouTube videos is so important because that's really what's going to stand out to your audience, and that's really what's going to help you find your tribe, right? Because people are going to relate to you and they're going to see that you're being yourself. People can tell when you're being fake and stuffy, like a lot of realtors do. But one little piece of advice I have for you is if you feel really uncomfortable on camera and you're having a hard time being yourself because you're so nervous, because Richard was the same way, and I tend to, instead of being nervous and like stuttering or I don't know, some other things people may do, trip up on their words. Of course I did that too, but I tend to go really fast. I tend to go fast and make mistakes that way if I get a little bit nervous, so I have to tell myself to kind of slow down. If you're having these kinds of problems and you're not really comfortable on camera, one thing I highly suggest is starting off with just doing videos maybe on your phone that you have no intention of putting up on YouTube or anywhere else, and just talk about things that you're actually comfortable about talking about. Like, say for instance, you love to cook. You know, get your tripod out, put your phone on it, and do like a little cooking video and just tell everybody what you're doing while you're cooking. But these are things that you can do to help yourself get comfortable on camera before you actually start doing the YouTube videos. What I did is it was when COVID had just started and we had the lockdowns and all that kind of stuff. I actually decided to start a YouTube channel for my family, like a family vlog. I had just read Gary Vee's book, Crushing It, and I really wanted to start a YouTube channel. I had already been kind of into YouTube and started another real estate channel a while back that was a terrible flop. I did all the wrong videos and all the wrong things, never went anywhere. So anyways, I read Gary Vee's book and I was like, you know, I'm gonna just start a family vlog because we were going through COVID and, you know, we were all locked down together, and I think that really was key for me getting comfortable on camera and with myself and everything and talking. Also, one thing that I did that really helped was I edited those videos myself, which I think is kind of key. I'm a big fan of hiring a video editor once you have business coming in off of your real estate videos. But before the business is coming in, let's be honest, all of that adds up. So if you're looking to save money, I highly suggest learning how to edit your own videos because it teaches you a lot about the process. I just found somebody who was teaching people how to edit on YouTube using the program that I was going to use, which is iMovie. So if you have a Mac computer, you have it for free. You have access to editing tools for free. You don't even have to spend anything. And I would just watch these videos from Catherine Manning about how to edit. I just went step by step and learned how to do it from watching her videos. And of course, over time, I got better. Now I'm too busy to edit any videos, so of course, you know, I have a video editor and that really takes your videos up a notch, but in the meantime, learning how to edit is definitely a good tool to use. Another thing besides being yourself that I think is really important is when you make mistakes in your videos, nobody expects you to be perfect, they just want you to be yourself. So another thing I like to do now is if I make a mistake, I just keep going. Like, you know, if I say something the wrong way, I'll just back up and re-say it. Or, you know, if I have to start again really quickly, I'll just start again really quickly. But nobody expects you to be perfect. You know, recently, Richard and I were out vlogging and we were in a new construction community and somebody had like a jackhammer behind us, and I was holding the tripod and the camera, and I was trying to show what was, you know, over here, some really pretty houses. So I was kind of walking this way, and this guy starts jackhammering right behind me. So I just kind of in the mid-sentence, you know, was vlogging and talking about the community. I just kind of laughed and said, hold on guys, let's go over here so you guys can hear us talk. And I didn't edit it out or anything. I just kept going. I left it in the video because nobody's expecting you to be perfect, and I think when you make mistakes like that, it actually helps you to be more relatable. So think about leaving some of your mistakes in there. One mistake that I do take out of my videos is if I say a lot, which I absolutely hate it when I do that, or I'll say, you know. I hate it when I do that. I will sometimes take the time to go through and edit that out if I say that too much. But as far as other mistakes, just leave them in there and keep going. Another thing I wanted to talk about was the GoPro setup, because this is definitely key for having great vlogs when you're out there vlogging. So obviously, you know, this is the GoPro camera right here. This is the tripod that we use that's really easy to hold when you're out there vlogging. And then we have this Rode microphone, which is going to be key for when you're vlogging outside. You know, before we got this, I had to redo so many videos because Richard and I would be outside and the wind would pick up and just ruin all the sound quality. And there's nothing worse than a day's worth of work just going to waste. A lot of times what I did was I would just take out the footage of us talking and I would put driving footage and just do voiceovers, which kind of really kills the video because let's be honest, having your face in the video and talking on camera is really what helps people relate to you. So spend the money and get this right here. And then these are just little attachments that help the microphone be up and away from the camera. Everything that I have right here, I have links for below. So if you're interested in getting this set up, you can find that below in the description. The other tip that I have for you guys is when you're just starting out and you're making these YouTube videos, make sure that you start in an area that you feel really comfortable talking about. If you've lived in an area for a really long time, definitely start your first vlog there. And some things that I think are important to talk about when you're talking about these areas are talk about the style of homes, talk about, you know, the year that they were built, what like era they're from. You know, is there a lot of rehabs going on in the community, or is it new construction? Talk about, you know, the taxes. I like to talk about the tax rate, or give examples and say, for example, this 4-2 house that's 2,200 square feet, the taxes are XYZ, just to give them kind of an example. But other things too, like what is there to do in these areas? What's there to do for fun? What great restaurants do you like to go to? Because that leads me to another important fact, in that is to make sure that you tell stories, as many stories as possible really, because that's what's going to keep people's attention, and that's also what's going to help people relate to you, and that's how they're going to remember you as well. It's crazy the things that I have said in my real estate videos. It's crazy the way people remember them and will tell me about them. Like, one lady said, oh, Franchesca, well, you know, I saw you sitting down and you had a cup of espresso and I knew you were my girl. And I'm like, yeah, I love espresso. I love coffee. So I do a lot of videos where I go to my favorite coffee place. And, you know, a lot of times I've talked about wine. I like to drink wine and people have mentioned it. Clients have brought me bottles of wine. It's amazing. So just little things that we'll put out in the videos, people definitely pick up on and relate to, and it sticks out to them. The other thing that we like to put in our videos is, of course, I'm always doing my videos with Richard, and he's really good with driving directions. However, I am not. So he'll talk about the drive times to different places, like the drive time to the airport or the drive time to get to theme parks and things to do, like the things that are drawing people into the area that you're working in. Those would be the things, the drive times that you want to give. So that's one of the other things that we mention. The other thing that is good to mention in these videos is just to try to capture the vibe of what it is to live there, or what kind of people are moving in there. If you're doing a community that is drawing in a ton of families because the school systems are really good and highly rated and it has a lot of activities for families. You know, you just kind of want to talk about, you know, what kind of people are moving in there. You know, if it's a 55 and up community, you know, I'm in Florida, it's known for 55 and up communities, so we'll talk about those communities. You know, if we highlight a specific area that has multi different things, we'll talk about the people that are moving in there. If there's a bunch of hospitals, you know, we'll talk about all those people moving into that area, things like that. Anything that you can do to kind of let people know the type of people that are moving in there, or show them by actually just going out to places. And again, this is gonna really help people relate to these videos. And last but not least, when you're doing these videos, do not forget to do your call to action. You have to do the call to action at the beginning of the video and at the end of the video. Otherwise, how do you expect people to call you? You basically have to tell them, and you have to put it in there. So we do the call to action at the beginning and say, call us, email us, shoot us a text anytime. But we also do it again at the end before we end the video. And I just explained this on another video, but the reason why is because people have short attention spans. So you never know if they're gonna miss it the first time and maybe catch it on the last time, or maybe they catch it on the first time when you say it at the beginning of the video, but at the end of the video, maybe they didn't watch all the way through the end of the video. You know, maybe they got bored during the middle of the video and they clicked off, or maybe they had to go to work so they only had time to watch half of it and they never come back and finish it. Then they're never gonna hear your call to action at the end of the video. So it's really important to do it at the beginning and at the end. Another tip, and this is gonna be the last one, guys, is definitely if you are doing green screen videos like this one right here, you wanna make sure that you have good lighting. So, you know, buying a ring light that you can put your camera in is really a useful tool for doing these green screen videos. And when you're out doing the vlogs, the one thing that you just want to remember about lighting is that you want to have the sun behind the camera. Natural lighting is really the best. So anytime you could do natural lighting and sit outside or something, even if you're not doing a vlog, but you're doing like a sit down video, natural lighting always looks the best. But if you're going to be inside and you're doing green screen videos like this one, definitely invest in a ring light. They're not that expensive. The one that I have that has the stand on it is extremely practical and easy to use. You can bring it around with you everywhere. All right, guys, I hope these tips help you make some great real estate videos for your YouTube channels. And as always, if you are looking for an agent to partner up with who's like-minded and can give you some support in making your videos, please reach out to me, give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.